You're being told that the world is unstable because of elections, wars, or bad leaders. That's a lie. The truth is darker. The world is being deliberately reshaped economically, politically, and technologically, and ordinary people were never invited to the discussion. This is not chaos, it's a design. Right now, global politics is no longer about left or right. It's about control versus exposure. Governments, corporations, military alliances, and financial institutions are quietly restructuring power, while the public argues about personalities. By the end of this video, you'll understand why inflation feels permanent, why wars never end, and why no government seems to be in control anymore. You are told your country is sovereign, that your leaders decide your future. But let me ask you something. Why do different governments make the same decisions at the same time? Fuel prices rise together, interest rates rise together, surveillance laws expand together, military budgets increase together. That's not a coincidence, that's coordination. National politics today is a theater. Real power operates above borders. Forget flags, forget speeches. The world is now run by three power layers. Layer 1, that's the military power. NATO, regional defense pacts, permanent conflict zones. War is no longer about winning, it's about maintaining leverage. Layer 2, that's the economic power. Currencies, debt, sanctions, and trade rules. The country doesn't need to be invaded anymore. It just needs to be locked out of financial system. Layer 3, that's information power. Media narratives, algorithms, digital platforms, and if you control what people see, you control what they fear. And fear is the most reliable political weapon. Notice something about modern wars. They don't end, they pause, they shift, they relocate. Peace is bad for business. Conflict justifies spending. Conflict silences criticism. Conflict centralizes power. War today is not failure, it's policy. The economic pressure you feel. Inflation is not an accident. A weak currency is not mismanagement. Economic pressure disciplines populations. When people struggle to survive, they protest less, they question less, they comply more. That's why every crisis comes with a bailout, but never for you. Governments borrow, citizens pay. For decades, power was centralized. Now it's being challenged. Africa, Asia, Latin America, not aligning ideologically but strategically. They want options, they want leverage. And every time that happens, suddenly there's instability. Coups, sanctions, currency attacks, narrative wars. Independence is tolerated only when it's harmless. Technology was sold as liberation to become infrastructure, and infrastructure always becomes control. Digital IDs, cashless systems, mass data collection, predictive policing. Power today doesn't need force, it needs access. And once you depend on the system, resisting it becomes expensive. But why no one is stopping this? Because stopping it requires cooperation, and cooperation threatens elites. The system rewards loyalty, not resistance. Politicians rotate, policies remain. The face changes, the structure stays. The future of politics is not elections, it's an alignment. Those who understand the shift will adapt. Those who don't will be managed. This is not a conspiracy, it's observable reality. The question is no longer who leads your country, but who your country answers to. If this made you uncomfortable, good awareness always does. Subscribe, share, and stay ahead of the narrative.